सर सबसे पहले मैं ये व्यर्थ नहीं मतलब मैं समझा नहीं पा रहा हूँ कि व्हाट फीलिंग आई एम गोइंग थ्रू सिटिंग ऑन स्टेज विद बोथ ऑफ यू सर. I'm जनरली मतलब मुझे बोला जाता है कि मेरे पास बोलने के लिए बहुत कुछ है बट आई एम एट अ लॉस ऑफ वर्ड्स कम्प्लीटली. तो मैं पहले ही सर जैसे मैंने सर को कहा पहले ही मिच्छामी टुकड़म बोल देता हूँ सर कुछ गलती हो गई हो तो प्लीज़ यू नो थिंक ऑफ इट दैट वे सर. I, sir, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. In this talk with you, I would like to not talk about just real estate, but I would like to understand the person behind all the decisions that have gone through in building the institutions, building the persona, building the life that you have built. As next gen developers, I am sure we have a lot to learn, and we can learn a lot even more today with this small interaction that you've granted us time for. तो सर सुभाष जी सर मैं आपसे शुरुआत करूंगा सर. सर आप 1965 में चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट बने थे इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग सर.
Good evening, all my friends and colleagues. I'm very happy to be with you in my own fraternity. Thank you for joining us. I passed out in 1967.
राइट सर. सर एंड सर थोड़ी बहुत हमने रिसर्च की है ये समझ में आया कि अर्ली लाइफ में आप यूएस गए थे अर्नस्ट एंड यंग में. यू हैड जॉइंड अर्नस्ट एंड यंग वन ऑफ द लीडिंग ऑडिट प्रैक्टिसेस ऑफ द वर्ल्ड. और फिर सर आप वापस इंडिया आ गए. तो कैन यू हेल्प अस अंडरस्टैंड सर कि क्या.
No, I passed out in 1964. I was fifth in India. So on my CV, Ernst and Ernst, St. Louis, Missouri, they have appointed me as an audit assistant. In 1968, I was in US for 6 months.
राइट सर. तो सर वो ज़माना तो यूएस में लोग जाने के लिए सोच भी नहीं सकते थे. आप वहाँ पहुँचे पर फिर 6 महीने में सर आप गए आप वापस भी आए. डिड यू नॉट थिंक अबाउट सेटलिंग देयर और डूइंग मोर देयर सर.
No, during that period, 1968, very few Indians were there in St. Louis, Missouri. Being I am a Jain, teetotaler, I feel I lost it and I become homesick. Even though I was doing extremely well, during first 3 months, I got a promotion also from the company. But since I was homesick, I came back to India in 1968, in December.
सुरेश सर दी सिमिलर क्वेश्चन फॉर यू सर. सर आप एक न्यूक्लियर साइंटिस्ट है. यू सर्व द इंडियन एटॉमिक कमीशन फॉर ऑलमोस्ट 25 plus years sir.
27 years.
27 years sir. Sir from a nuclear scientist sir could you help us understand your journey then sir.
See, I served the Department of Atomic Energy for 27 years as a senior nuclear scientist. This real estate business is our family business. It was started by my wife and my younger brother. I was on the background, doing everything, but on the background. And there was an unfortunate incident in our family. My younger brother, who was on the forefront, he was an architect, Satish. He met with an accident and it was a fatal accident. So I had to give up my job as a nuclear scientist. I took VRS and joined the business fully.
Interesting sir. Sir I am told that sir you started Runwal Group in 1977.
1978.
1978 sir. Sir can you help us understand in US से आने के बाद और रुनवाल ग्रुप शुरू करने के पहले and then what did you do and sir उसके बाद why real estate sir.
After return from US, I joined industry. I started my career at 1100 rupees per month in India Carbon Limited. They were setting up a plant in Turve, Thana Belapur. Since 69 to 78, I served with India Carbon. Right from accountant, I rose to the level of chief executive and did a lot of other services to the company.
And sir, after that, you started the Runwal Group.
Yeah, but during my service period, apart from accountancy, I have been involved in public relations of the company. So I came across a lot of government officers, bureaucrats, and all other things, and came to know about various laws relating to industry, urban land ceiling. In fact, urban land ceiling came in 1976. I am always curious. I studied the act fully, completely in 1976 when it came. And my motto of life is nothing is impossible. I always tried. For my companies also, I did so many things which were just not possible. But even after coming urban land ceiling into picture, in 1978, I started real estate business.
सर ऐसा पॉपुलर बिलीफ है कि 1960s, 70s, 80s में जो रियल एस्टेट का काम करते थे उनको बहुत सारी चीज़ों से जूझना पड़ता था जो शायद पेपर पे हम बता नहीं सकते. आप दोनों हाईली अक्लेम्ड, हाईली प्रोफेशनल पर्सन्स, तो सर आपने ये चैलेंजेस को कैसे हैंडल किया? जैसे ऑफ द पेपर वाले चैलेंजेस सर, जैसे कोई गुंडागर्दी हो या उस तरीके की कोई बात हो, जैसे एट दैट पॉइंट का रियल एस्टेट में ये पॉपुलर बिलीफ है सर, ये हमको बताया जाता है कि तभी का रियल एस्टेट और आज के रियल एस्टेट में बहुत फ़र्क है. तो वर दोज चैलेंजेस देयर सर एट दैट पॉइंट फॉर यू?
Yeah, in industry, lot of challenges come. You have to face it and come out of the challenges. I'll just tell you, when in 1976, urban land ceiling came, I studied it completely. And one day I got the opportunity that one land in Mulund, 22-acre land, which government was to acquire, it was a vacant land. When I came to know, I got the full information. From my office, straightway I went to the house of the owner of the land who was staying in Thane. He was about to conclude with some other developer. I was not knowing the full form of FSI also. At that time, I just put my name on the agreement, gave him a 1 lakh rupee check and signed the agreement. Since I was sitting on the company chair, my 1 lakh rupee check was honored, and this is the start of my real estate business.
Would I add up to the challenges?
Right.
Yeah. See, real estate used to face the challenges of underworld once upon a time. भाई के बिना प्रोजेक्ट नहीं कर सकते थे. But nowadays, you don't find the same situation. Bhais have changed. I'll tell you one example. One bhai called me. He said, अरे भाई मेरा आदमी आपको मिलने आएगा, उसको जरा सुन लो. He came with an architect and he told me that your project is this much, your FSI is this much, built up area is this much, and your earning is this much. I said, yes, okay, then what? And he said, नहीं हमको कुछ नहीं चाहिए, खाली material supply दे दीजिए. That was the end. But nowadays there are 4 challenges which I called 4 P's of the real estate. Wherever you go, irrespective of the location, you have to have relationship with these 4 P's, or you face these 4 P's. First is the politician of that area. You have to have a good relationship with. He can overall your project. Second is police. You have to have a relation. Third is a PIL guy, whosoever is acting in that area. There are people acting in the various areas. And fourth is a patrakar, journalist. You cannot do a project without handling these 4 P's nowadays.
मेरे सारे पत्रकार दोस्तों को मेरा हार्दिक नमन।
देखिए काला गोरा तो सब में होता है. We cannot generalize everything. Yeah.
राइट सर। सर ओवर टू यू सुभाष जी। सर सर आपकी कंपनी ने अफोर्डेबल हाउसिंग से लेके मुंबई के सबसे लग्जरियस प्रोजेक्ट्स डेवलप किए, आप मॉल्स बनाए, कमर्शियल प्रोजेक्ट्स बनाए। सर एक हमेशा ये कोशिश रहता है कि अलग अलग एसेट क्लासेस में अपना ब्रांड ईथोस जो है वो कैसे मेंटेन करे, तो सर आप इस पे कुछ बोल सकते हैं प्लीज।
When I purchased this land in Mulund, mine was the first ULC order issued by Maharashtra government under Vikar section, under section 21. That land I have sold it to some other developer, and that was the beginning of my career. Along with that, 2 other parcels were there with that developer, which I developed, that is in Thane. Now, initially, our major thrust was in Chembur, Ghatkopar, Mulund and Thane. In Thane, even till today, we have delivered more than 20,000 apartments. I will give a very small example. In 84-85, we have built Runwal Nagar in Thane. This is just opposite to Vivana Mall. When I booked the flat, it was at 265 rupees a square feet. I promised them I will give the possession in 2 years' time. We gave them the possession in 1 year, 10 months. People used to come to our office with a box of peda, and they used to feel so much humbled, honored to get the keys from my hand. I told him, why all these things? They used to tell, you are the first builder in Thana who has taken 100% check payment. We know you have given us a flat at 265 rupees. Today rates are 625. In case you wanted to have some more money, you could have charged us 10 lakh, 20 lakh rupees more, we would have given you. But you have not charged even a rupee more. At that time, only 2 institutions were there, LIC and HDFC. So wherever we go, and with the name of Runwal, we got the loan. We are all lower middle class people. We have not seen the God, but you are more than God to us, because you have given us the house, a shelter to live in.
सर वहाँ से जर्नीज में फिर आगे मॉल्स भी आए, कमर्शियल डेवलपमेंट्स भी आए, तो उसके बारे में ज़रा कुछ बोलेंगे तो सर।
So there, because I have always treated customer is always right. And for the middle class people, Haure Sahib is also constructing more or less for middle class people. Those people collect around 90%, 95% from their saving, loan, PF and all other things. But last 3 to 5% money is very difficult for them. They sell their jewelry, ornaments, borrow from friends and all these things. At that time, we have to stand by them. And they are always a defaulter in their installment. I have never charged interest to them. I give them the possession. I have around 300 letters from Anand Dighe की साहब याला 10,000 रुपये कमी करा, याला 20,000 कमी करा, याला घर द्या. And those blessings are most important for the development of Runwal Group. And I am proud to say that I am a man of all those people.
सर ओवर टू यू सुरेश जी। सर आपने नैनो हाउसिंग का कॉन्सेप्ट बहुत पहले पायनियर किया था, जब लोग अफोर्डेबल हाउसिंग शायद समझने की कोशिश अलग तरीके से कर रहे थे। शायद मुझे पता है कि सर आपकी पीएचडी की थीसिस का सब्जेक्ट भी वही था, तो कैन यू एक्सप्लेन टू मी सर कि आपकी फिलॉसफी क्या है नैनो हाउसिंग को लेके?
राइट। See, Vikasji, I have brought a book also to show to the audience that this is my book on nano housing available on Amazon, and this is based on my PhD thesis. Uh, Before doing theory for the PhD, I did the practical first. I launched one project of nano housing in 2008, and that was on the background of fall of Lehman Brothers. So 15 September 2008 was the fall of Lehman Brothers, and it sent shock waves all over the world. And there was a huge recession everywhere. And it was felt in New Bombay also. Everybody closed their offices, told the staff, you relax, you enjoy at home. I will also enjoy at home. ये पीरियड में ना काम करेंगे तो नुकसान ही होगा, काम नहीं करेंगे तो कम से कम नुकसान से बचेंगे. And then I thought I should come out with some solution. You cannot just sit hands on hand. I devised a new concept, and that is an innovation in housing, that is nano housing. There are 23 parameters applied to this concept, but I will tell you in a nutshell that I reduced the size of a house by 25%, rate of the house by 25%. For reduction of size of the house by 25%, lot of optimization has gone in, because every square inch the customer is buying, he has to pay for from his pocket. Secondly, for reducing the rate, you have to do a lot of optimization on bulk buying, buying from the company directly without distributor, and a number of parameters. So the cost of the house ultimately came to 50%. I was to launch my first nano housing project in 2008 December in a housing exhibition planned by MCHI. But unfortunately, because of the situation, the exhibition was cancelled. I had prepared everything, and then I launched my own nano housing project in a small pendal, wherein 100 people could be accommodated. But on the first day of the announcement, there were 1,000 people with a check of 25,000 in their hand, and could not be accommodated in the pendal. They were standing on the road. Road was blocked. Police came to clear the road, and the word of mouth spread into all the Washi and Navi Mumbai. What is happening? Howrah ke stall pe kya ho raha hai? That day, sir, I could collect only 300 checks, and it continued for 3 days. The project was fully sold in 3 days. And
Awesome. Loud round of applause for this piece.
yeah. So thereafter, many people they approached me कि ये क्या है, nano housing क्या है? Then I started presenting the concept. Many people I know who have changed their plans. There were some people who broke away the plinth of their building and changed the plan and reconstructed. So that was the impact of nano housing. Even now, then thereafter I launched 4 projects in a series. All 4 were sold in 2008 and 2009 during the period of recession. So that was the innovation. So recessions is a phenomena happening in our industry, but innovation is the solution. You have to come out with the innovation. And later on, I did my PhD from Mumbai University, facing all the challenges of doing PhD. People were asking me, what is the use of doing PhD? You are approaching 60. I said, I had only belief that education is a continuing activity. You should never stop your education. The day you stopped your education, आप बूढ़े हो गए हो. इंडस्ट्री में रहने के लायक नहीं रहे हो.
Awesome. Sir, clearly, there's a lot, sir, I'm sorry, you're saying something.
And now you have asked me how I have come to the malls.
Right, sir.
Around 2000, in the year 2000, we purchased a big property in Mulund on LBS Road. I can tell you on LBS Road, I have purchased or we have purchased more than 20 factories. There you get a clean title, no problem. So when we purchased this property, myself and Sandeep, we both were under the strong opinion we should have a shopping center so that within short time we can get the money. But during that period, Subodh also came from US after doing his MBA. He was a strong opinion that we must have the mall. So my wife and Subodh, they were at one side and me and Sandeep at one side. Finally, we relented and started construction of the mall. In 2002, we inaugurated. I will tell you a very interesting story about the mall. This was the first mall in Bombay. When we were constructing the mall, Sobo, owner of the Sobo, wanted to join me as a partner. So we went to his office. We parked the car and it took around 20 minutes for my driver to take out the car from this thing. So I discussed this with my both the sons, Sandeep and Subodh, कि we are constructing the mall. We are having a multiplex. 2,000 people will be there at one time. They will come, park the vehicle, and there will be a big chaos. So what to do? There comes the idea of multi-story car parking. We all three went to the site, decided to have multi-story parking. We appointed, mall was to be open within 8 months' time. So we appointed 3 contractors, one portion to one contractor, middle to another contractor, third to another contractor. And we had a multi-story car parking. This is the first multi-story car parking in Bombay, and now everybody is following that. And that was the most important point in the success of the mall, because right from any floor you can enter the place wherever you want.
Both of you have mentioned an exact same theme where whenever challenge can only be beat by innovation, and I guess both of you have taken it in a different route, but have had similar results. Sir, continuing with that conversation, sir, way back in 2008 or 2009, when the world was going through a recession, at that point, I'm told that you partnered with GIC a little bit later than that. Sir, this was pre-RERA, this was before the current discipline that the statute has made sure that the developers have to now follow. Sir, आपने अपने गवर्नेंस के एंगल से या स्ट्रक्चरल एंगल से रुनवाल ग्रुप को ये ग्लोबल लेवल का जो फंड हाउस है उसको अट्रैक्ट करने के लिए क्या क्या चेंजेस किए सर?
You are talking about GIC?
GIC, sir. Yes, sir.
Around 2007-2008, we purchased Wyeth Pharmaceutical, 28-acre land on the main road of Ghatkopar. And GIC, they were also looking to enter India in a mall business. GIC is a government of Singapore company. Before that, we had a lot of meetings. They have tested us. Then only they partnered with us. Here I will give a very small example. When the mall was under construction, we used to have monthly meeting with GIC people. Their 6 directors used to come from Singapore, and we were there. So when mall was about to be completed, their MD asked me, Mr. Unwal, we always hear in India it will take minimum 6 months time to get the occupation certificate. When we are going to open the mall? I told him, sir, we will open the mall next month. He had a shock of his life. How come my impression of India is 6 months? Within 15 days, we got the OC. I sent him the original copy. This is the OC, we got it, and we are opening the mall. This is how the trust and confidence built with all other people. Likewise, we have Capital Land also. So many other investors, they have come and they were very happy. We gave them a good exit, good profit they have made, and all over, now all the 4 malls belong to Runwal Group.
सुरेश जी, सर आपको सर आप शिरडी साई बाबा संस्थान के चेयरमैन रह चुके हैं. Was that just a spiritual call?
No, it was a highly interesting assignment. See, एक छोटा सा इंसिडेंट मैं बताता हूँ. I went to the Shirdi along with my family. My son Amit, he is there. He was married in 2011, and with his wife and my wife, we went to the Shirdi. There was a lot of showing and pushing here and there. By the time we approached Sai Baba's Samadhi, we were literally thrown out of the temple, and I could not take darshan. I told my wife that this is the last time that I have come to Shirdi. I will never come again. And I did not go. One fine morning, I got a call from Honorable Devendra Fadnavis ji. Come for a discussion. I went there and he said, we are proposing you for a post of chairman Shirdi Sai Baba Sansthan. And I told him my story, sir. I had been there. I could not take darshan. I had told Sai Baba that I will never come again. Then he laughed a little and said, देखो बाबा का बुलावा आया होगा. वो बुलावा देख करके ही मैं शिरडी में गया. But Shirdi, many people didn't understand from a distance. I would say, and I studied it as an industry. If you look it as a business or an industry, keep aside spirituality for the time being. There are 5,000 employees. 1,500 crores is the annual budget. There are 2 big hospitals with 550 beds. There is a big kitchen where 1 lakh people can take food every day. It is fully solar operated, Asia's largest.
Wow.
20,000 people can be accommodated. So such a big industry, and I studied it from the industry point of view. I wrote one book, friends, named Temple Management. I studied that subject, and I found there is no literature on temple management. I presented that book to the universities, and I am happy to tell you that MBA in Temple Management, which I wish courses should start, they are started now in Mumbai University, Pune University, and Wellinkers. And
Big round of applause for that, please.
Yeah. Shirdi was very interesting.
Sir, and you continued that journey with being on the member of the Amarnath Shrine Board.
Last 6 months back, I got a call from Lieutenant Governor of Jammu and Kashmir, Sinhaji, Manoj Sinhaji, and he said, we are proposing, will you accept? I said, sir, आप जो बोलेंगे मैं करूँगा. शिव जी के लिए क्यों नहीं करूँगा? That also there is a story. I had been to Amarnath in 1989 with my wife, with Amit, and my younger son. My wife was carrying that time, and वो पेट में था. We went to the Amarnath shrine. While coming back, we traveled on a pony. Pony slipped. My wife's pony slipped down. He tumbled down. Took 2-3 turns. My wife also was holding the horse very tight, and then ultimately horse itself could manage itself and stand on the road. So that was a saving. And when my second son was born, I named him Amar. So he is Amar. That is the second son. Amit is the first one. Now I am on the board of Shri Amarnath Ji Shrine Board. Sir, Amarnath Ji Yatra life में एक बार तो आदमी ने करनी चाहिए. You can go by helicopter, you can walk along, you can go by horse, you can get a palanquin, and anything you can get. But one enjoyable, highly spiritual, and एक साल में तो एक आध लाइफ में एक आध बार तो करनी चाहिए.
Fantastic, sir. Sir, आप IIT भिलाई के भी बोर्ड पे है. So, sir, how do you manage Amarnath Shrine Board and IIT Bhilai? One looks at the future in a very, very scientific, technical way. One looks at it in a very, very spiritual, trust way. ये दोनों ये दोनों स्फीयर्स को सर आप कैसे संभालते हैं?
सर मैं न्यूक्लियर इंडस्ट्री में था. आई वॉज डीलिंग विथ यूरेनियम, प्लूटोनियम, स्ट्रॉन्शियम, कैडमियम. बिल्डिंग इंडस्ट्री में आया तो आई स्टार्टेड डीलिंग विथ रेती, खड़ी, मिट्टी, गिट्टी. ये है ना, अभी जहाँ भगवान ने भेज दिया ना वहाँ काम करो. नाउ आई एम चेयरमैन एट NIT रायपुर. आई एम चेयरमैन एट IIT भिलाई. जब मैं शिरडी गया ना तो शिरडी मैंने पहली पत्रकार परिषद ली. एंड पत्रकार आस्क्ड मी द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन कि सर यू आर सो मच बिजी, यू हैव सो मेनी वर्क्स इन योर हैंड, हाउ विल यू डिवोट टाइम टू शिरडी? आई सेड ओनली वन थिंग कि भाई देखो, जो 10 काम करता है ना वो 11वां काम भी कर सकता है. जो कुछ भी नहीं करता वो कुछ भी नहीं कर सकता है. So you have to have time management. Yeah.
True, sir. True. Sir, coming to you, sir. Sir, आप फिलेंथ्रोपी में, सोशल लीडरशिप में, सर आपका आप बहुत आगे है. आई नो कि सर जीतो के JATF में भी आप बहुत आगे थे. तो सर आपकी सर फिलेंथ्रोपी को लेके सर आपकी फिलॉसफी क्या है?
It's a very simple. Society has given me, I want to give back to society. It's a very simple. When I became chairman of JATF, there we, the IAS, IPS, IRS, we have a hostel there.
Khadija ji, please.
Went to Delhi. When I saw the hostel, condition was not good. Immediately we took the decision, and within 3 months' time, we purchased a new place and new hostel is there. When I took the chairmanship of the JATF, at that time our corpus was 222 crore. People asked me, Runwal ji, aap kab tak chalaoge? So I told him, just keep quiet. We will ensure that it is become self-sufficient. And today JATF corpus is more than 500 crores. About my philanthropy you have asked. Today we have 3 hostels running in Bombay, one at Thane, one at Kalamboli, one at Nerul. I charge them not even 5,000 rupees per month. I take their personal interview. The idea is that more and more people should come take the education. I take their interview, I ask them, what is your father, what you are doing? One student came, he told, I don't have a father. I mean, what your mother is doing? Bole, my mother is working in Sinnar in BD factory. But I want to become an engineer. So immediately I have taken a decision that till the time you become an engineer, you will stay free in the hostel, every facility will be provided. Today more than 550 students are staying in all the 3 hostels, and 4th hostel is also under construction in Santa Cruz. My motto is very simple. I came to Mumbai with 100 rupees in my pocket. Society has given me. I want to give back to society, and I will be the happiest man to do that. We have hospital in Dhulia, school in Dhulia, school in Jalgaon, one in Nasik, one in Nagar, and wherever there is a need for education and medical, Runwal Group always stand by it, and we contribute generously for that. And this is followed by Sandeep as well as Subodh also.
Fantastic, sir. Loud round of applause for that, please. Sir, same question to you, sir. So what is your philosophy of philanthropy?
My philosophy is I do charity at number of places. But my philosophy is you don't have to go anywhere else if you want to do a charity. 2 principles I am following in my business, real estate business, that whenever the customer is booking a flat or a shop with you, whatever is the cost of the flat, and when you deliver a flat, there you have seen by that time 2-3 budgets. The prices will have variations, but the cost of a house will not change from booking to the possession. It will remain same, not a single rupee added. Second thing, nowadays many of us must be facing cancellations. Many people, they do cancellation of bookings because of, you can say, job has gone, some medical emergency has cropped up, or he got transferred. I refund the entire money without deducting a single rupee from the whatever money he has paid. And these two principles I request everybody also to follow. See, I'll tell you the benefit. Moment you refund to a customer 100 rupees, whatever he has paid, no, he gets so much happiness. Arey, I could recover my full money from a builder. He cannot dream of. वो बताता है अपने सारे दोस्तों को और रिलेटिव्स को बता देता है कि बिल्डर ने मुझे पूरा पैसा वापस दिया, एंड ही कीप्स एडवोकेटिंग फॉर यू ऑल्सो. ही सेंड्स पर्सन फॉर फर्दर बुकिंग्स. ये जो पब्लिसिटी मिलती है ना, इससे ब्रांड बिल्डिंग होता है. ये पब्लिसिटी आप कितना भी खर्चा करके एडवर्टाइजमेंट से नहीं कमा सकते हो, इतना वो ब्रांड बिल्डिंग उसमें से होता है. whosoever is in my vicinity, मेरा ड्राइवर्स है, सिक्योरिटी है, क्लर्क्स है, पीपल वर्किंग इन माय ऑफिस, उनके बच्चों की सारी फीस एजुकेशन की मैं पे करता हूँ. और हैप्पी टू टेल यू कि सारे लोगों के बच्चे आज इंजीनियर हो गए या इंजीनियर हो रहे हैं. कुछ जॉब पे लगे, कुछ जॉब पे लग रहे हैं. ड्राइवर कैनॉट इमेजिन कि उसका बच्चा इंजीनियर होगा, आईटी में जाएगा और वो फिर उसका परिवार चलाएगा. एक प्रोजेक्ट मैंने बनाया 200 घरों का. उस प्रोजेक्ट में घर लेने वाले जो है, झाड़ू पोछा वाली बाई, घर काम करने वाली, फ्रूट वेजिटेबल वेंडर्स, रिक्शा पुलर्स, चाय की टपरी वाले, वड़ा पाव की टपरी वाले, हाथ गाड़ी वाले, ऐसे 200 लोगों के लिए मैंने घर बनाए. एवरीबडी केम टू अस फॉर ए बुकिंग एंड दे डिडंट हैव इवन 100 रुपीज़ विद देम कि बुकिंग कैसे करें. एक ड्राइवर ने 100 रुपीज़ लेकर के बुकिंग किया, एंड हैप्पीली ही वेंट विद द रिसीट, टोल्ड हिज वाइफ एंड फैमिली मेम्बर्स कि अरे देखो मैंने घर का बुकिंग किया है. सब लोग घर के उसको बोलने लगे कि अरे तू बेवकूफ़ है क्या, 100 रुपये में कभी घर का बुकिंग होता है क्या, तू बड़ी रिसीट दिखा रहा है. वो तेरे 100 रुपये भी गए और घर भी गया, तो ना 100 रुपये मिलेंगे ना घर मिलेगा. फाइनली व्हेन वी प्रोसीड फर्दर, इन लोगों को 200 लोगों को कोई भी बैंक लोन देने के लिए तैयार नहीं था, बिकॉज दे डिडंट हैव अ बैंकिंग हिस्ट्री. कभी लोन लिया नहीं, कभी दिया नहीं. We provided them a loan from our own housing finance company. हमारे जो बिरादरी के लोग थे, उन्होंने हमको मूर्ख बताया कि आपको धंधा करना नहीं आता है. प्रॉफिट, मोटिव ऑफ द प्रॉफिट इज ओनली, मोटिव ऑफ द बिजनेस इज ओनली प्रॉफिट. आप ये जो कर रहे हो ना, इनको घर दे रहे हो, ये सब आपको डुबाएंगे. आप घर भी दे रहे हो और पैसा भी दे रहे हो, तो ये सब डुबाएंगे. लेकिन आई विल टेल यू बिकॉज ये माय एक्सपीरियंस, एक बंदे ने भी एक भी हफ्ता उसमें से डुबाया नहीं है. 200 लोगों ने अपना कर्जा जो लिया था पूरा वापस किया है. कॉस्ट ऑफ द हाउस वाज 2,50,000 रुपीज़ to 3,50,000 रुपीज़. खारगर में, सेंटर ऑफ खारगर, ये घर हमने दिए हैं और उसमें 200 फैमिलीज आज भी रह रही है. तो इसलिए मैं ये कहता हूँ कि आपको ना कहीं दूर पहाड़ों में, आदिवासी बस्ती में सेवा करने के लिए जाने की आवश्यकता नहीं है. आपके आजू बाजू में ही अवेलेबिलिटी है. हैव दैट सर्विस माइंड. दैट इज़ माय फिलॉसफी.
लाइक हावरे साहब ने बोला, वी ऑल्सो डोंट डिडक्ट एनी अमाउंट, when the cancellation is there.
Fantastic, fantastic. Sir, looking back at your journey, and this question is to both of you, sir, what has been your most meaningful achievement so far?
The most meaningful achievement to provide houses to the needy people, to see their smiles, yes, we are staying in Rundwal. They all feel proud, yes, we are there. And that is the most important thing. रोटी कपड़ा मकान हम देते हैं और वो भी नीडी and most of them are lower middle class people. Today now we are constructing around 30,000 apartments in Dombivli. Of course we are all over Bombay. We have more than 24 projects. But in Dombivli 30,000 apartments, 8 to 10,000 we have already delivered. And that satisfaction is there. Ki bhai, we are now in a proper place, proper city is there, proper development is there, schools are there, everything is there. And that is the most important thing and most important achievement in our life.
Fantastic, sir. So, same question.
Sir, I'll tell you only one incident कि घर लेने के लिए कस्टमर बुकिंग करने के लिए आता है एंड बार बार आते रहता है पैसे देने के लिए, रिसीट के लिए, पेपर्स के लिए. वी टॉक टू हिम, वी मीट हिम. आज के दिन में हमारे कंपनी पे एक भी केस नहीं है, ना रेरा केस, ना कोर्ट केस, ना पुलिस केस. तो ये क्यों होता है? तो मिलने से ही होता है. If you meet a customer, he will not go to anybody else. If you do not meet, then 100 रास्ते उसके लिए खुले हैं. पोजीशन जो हम करते हैं घर का, लोग भूमि पूजन तो करते हैं, सबको बुलाते हैं. हम भूमि पूजन भी करते हैं और हम पोजीशन भी करते हैं. वी ऑर्गेनाइज ए पोजीशन सेरेमनी. पोजीशन सेरेमनी के लिए सारे जितनों ने बुकिंग किए हैं सबको फैमिली के साथ बुलाते हैं, सबको खाना खिलाते हैं. वी ऑर्गेनाइज ए प्रोग्राम, उनको चाबी देते हैं, घर दिखाते हैं और नेक्स्ट डे एक एक आदमी ऑफिस में आना शुरू कर देता है एंड दे कम विथ बॉक्स ऑफ स्वीट्स. एंड वो स्वीट लेकर के जब आता है तब उसके चेहरे पर जो खुशी दिखाई देती ना, वो सबसे बड़ी खुशी देने वाला क्षण होता है. मित्रों, बिल्डर के ऑफिस में कस्टमर मिठाई का डब्बा अगर लेके आता है तो उससे बड़ी बात कोई नहीं है. मैं कहूँगा कि आपने पूरी कमाई कर ली है, कमाई आपकी हो गई, सेटिस्फैक्शन वहीं पर है. एंड एवरीबडी कम्स विद दैट. यस,
We are in the same boat, sir.
थैंक यू सर.
Sir, absolutely, sir, absolutely. सर, एक लास्ट क्वेश्चन मेरी तरफ से, फिर हम ऑडियंस से कुछ सवाल लेंगे. सर, संदीप सर ने हमको आपका एक सीक्रेट बताया है. अगर and I'm going to spill the secret in front of all of you, so that all of you know, sir still takes care, idealizes, conceptualizes, and executes real estate projects himself. And Sandeep sir has told us about that, sir. And sir, with regards to you, sir, I know you've scaled 2 Himalayan mountains and you're looking forward to scaling a 3rd one. Sir, कुछ समय पहले इंडिया में बहुत बड़ी चर्चा चल रही थी कि वर्क वीक कितने घंटे की होनी चाहिए. नारायण मूर्ति साहब ने कहा था कि यंग लोगों को 70-80 आवर्स वर्क करना चाहिए. तो वहाँ से काफ़ी मीडिया में बैकलैश आया था, अरे ये स्लेव मेंटालिटी है, मतलब अलग अलग तरीके से लोग बोल रहे थे. एंड सर, आपको देखता हूँ तो मुझे एक नई प्रेरणा मिलती है कि यू हैव केप्ट दी you've reinvigorated passion even today, sir. सर, ये ऑडियंस को ये जानना जरूरी है, सर, ये कैसे करते हैं आप? आप ये पैशन अलाइव कैसे रखते हैं सर? इसको बढ़ाते कैसे हैं सर? आप you've scaled professional mountains, personal mountains in your life, or still today you find the energy, the passion to do what is core to you, which is real estate. सर, वो कैसे करते हैं सर आप?
No, as I have told you, I have come to Mumbai with 100 rupees in my pocket. And work is the most important satisfaction. That keeps me busy. Even though my both the sons are there, they are saying, Dad, relax. Still I do 2-3 projects and I get myself engaged, happy and keep myself doing the thing again and again, so that keeps me engaged and I keep happy with that.
Fantastic, sir.
सर मैं तो नारायण मूर्ति जी के भी आगे जाना चाहता हूँ कि 24 घंटे आदमी ने काम करना चाहिए। जब नींद आती है ना तभी सो जाना चाहिए, ज़बरदस्ती नींद में नहीं जाना चाहिए। यू शुड बी वर्कहोलिक, बट आपकी एफिशिएंसी बढ़ाने की ज़रूरत है। आजकल मैं देखता हूँ एफिशिएंसी लोगों की बहुत कम हो रही है। सो हाउ डू यू इंक्रीज योर एफिशिएंसी? देयर इज़ ओनली वन सिंपल प्रिंसिपल। Many people live in the past. Many people live in the future. There are very few people, they live in the present. Past तो चला गया है, फ्यूचर आया नहीं है। वो दोनों आपके हाथ में नहीं है। आपके हाथ में क्या है? प्रेजेंट जो है वही है। If you apply a principle of present to present living, that is the way to increase your efficiency. You can work with 100% efficiency. Otherwise आपका ड्रेनिंग शुरू हो जाता है। And you rightly said that we scaled along with my young elder son Amit. We went to Everest Base Camp. We went to Island Peak. Last year we had been to Annapurna Base Camp. This year we are planning Langtang trek. So I have put a poster in my cabin of Everest Base Camp trek and Annapurna Base Camp trek. People ask me. And two years back, I did skydiving also. So I did scuba diving, skydiving, hot air balloon safari, paragliding, parasailing, Antarctica trip, jump into Antarctica sea, everything. People ask me कि भाई ये कहाँ से आता है, इतनी बॉडी काम कैसे करती है? I say only one thing, nothing is in the body, everything is in the mind. आपका माइंड जितना पावरफुल होगा ना उतना आपकी बॉडी काम करेगी। यू शुड ट्रेन योर बॉडी टू लिसन टू योर माइंड। इफ़ योर बॉडी इज़ नॉट लिसनिंग टू योर माइंड, आप कुछ भी नहीं कर सकते हो। एंड वंस योर बॉडी स्टार्ट्स लिसनिंग टू योर माइंड एंड माइंड इज़ कंपोज काम एंड देर इज़ अ स्पिरिचुअल फाउंडेशन टू योर माइंड, आप कुछ भी कर सकते हो। दैट इज़ द वे।
Fantastic, sir. Fantastic. With that, sir, the structured questions are over. If, with your permission, can I ask the audience to ask you questions? Anybody in the audience, if you would like to address a question, you can just raise your hands and the mic will come to you. I guess, sir, sorry, yes. Sir.
Friends, let me tell you, all my younger one, real estate business is a very good business. Work hard, devote yourself to the passion, and you will always be successful. I guarantee you, as you love the business, people will also love you, and go ahead with that. Thank you.
Let me tell you the success formula. See, everybody wants to succeed in the life. Nobody wants to see failures. You need three things to succeed. You need knowledge, you need talent, and you need ability to put in hard work. If you do not have knowledge, that can be learned. If you do not have talent, that can be garnered. But if you do not have ability to put in hard work, you cannot be successful. There is no option to the hard work. You should be always prepared to do hard work, put in hard work. Hard work is the only formula for success. There is no other secret to the success. Thank you very much.
Superb.